episode of Beer for Breakfast ABV. I am Danielle from Mornings on 91X with Marty and Danielle. As always, I have my beer drinking partner in crime with me, Carl Strauss. Boss the girl.
Aloha.
Oh gosh, this is going to be painful. All right.
You're cut off.
Drink up,
Ah! All right. Today we've got Belching Beaver in our house. We have Danielle, South San Diego sales. We have Troy, owner and head brewer, and we have Andy. Troy, what is Andy? What is Andy? Tell me what Andy is.
We can't say this on the air here.
Sure you can. This is the internet. We can say whatever we want to
It's
say.
the whore of the brewery.
There you go. You also just know
sales.
He's taking one for the team.
he's everywhere. You know Andy. Come on, and if you don't, what are you doing with your life? I'm just saying. He's a good time. He smokes really
No,
good
he's
weed.
damn good times.
Damn good
time.
time. He smokes meat. He smokes cheeses. He smokes everything. I love it.
He does, yeah. That is
So
pretty
Smokes
accurate.
flour.
Occasionally.
I mean,
Yeah.
Hops.
Hops.
hop flour.
Hop flowers.
Yeah.
This is what we're talking here.
New Rush beer we're working
Speaking
on.
of hop flowers, I mean, look at this. You guys bring it all
We
out.
fancy
It's
the
beautiful.
Beaver, man.
We're throwing a pre-funk, and this is your guys' hard seltzer. This is the passion fruit guava, coming in at 5.5. How did we get here? What are we doing? Tell me all about this.
We first drove our cars here. No, I'm just, hard
this
seltzer,
morning.
man.
No,
It's
that's
Pants
before
on.
the seltzer.
Glad you guys made it.
no, this
Thank
is
you.
drinking
Thanks for
and
having
driving.
us.
You know, it's clear water. You know, they never know.
We do not condone drinking and driving.
No, never. Not here,
No.
at least.
No.
No,
Because
no.
you might hit a bump and spill it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's very true.
Oh no, this is where we're going.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is where we're going.
This is what you signed up for.
The seltzer game
We're
is
already
getting
there.
popular, so we tried our hit at it. Use 100% real fruit and try to make it delicious. That's about it.
Has this been really popular for you guys so far?
So far, pretty good, yeah. Our distributors are wanting us to produce it. We've got a couple things to work out, and pretty soon it should be out there.
Don't get rid of the 100% real fruit.
Oh, we're not.
I love it.
Never.
No.
I get the passion fruit coming off of this. And
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
It's the one thing that's going to
not
set us
changing.
apart. Absolutely. So
That's
the biggest.
That has been the working in progress part because there's a lot of things you have to work through. So.
Yeah.
We didn't want it to taste like cough medicine. We didn't want it to taste like artificial
Well,
flavors.
so many of them kind of have that synthesized, like, artificial chemical fruit flavor,
Yeah.
right? It's not.
Real fruit or go home.
Well, and would you say that like maybe that's because like people are trying to like get to it too fast, like try
outta
and like
here.
push it out as quickly as possible?
Yeah.
You gotta fight for shelf space and fight for things. So it's, yeah, absolutely.
Do we all in the hard seltzer? Is it only the passion fruit guava, or are there other flavors too?
There are other flavors. There's blackberry raspberry, which is coming out here soon.
Yum.
We've dabbled in the mango flavor already. We've got black cherry on the horizon.
Black cherry.
Yeah.
Take me back to my Kool-Aid days.
It'll probably match your hair.
I want to do
When
a
it comes
cucumber
off?
lime.
Oh, that's very
That would be
summer.
huge.
That's why we
Yeah.
leave him off the brew pass.
Yeah.
Refreshing, man.
When
No,
it's hot
actually-
out, man,
some vodka
cucumber
into
lime,
that,
I mean, you can
actually.
crush that.
No, dude, I'll give you that. My complaint about hard seltzers is I can't seem to find just a lime one, because I'm like a vodka soda lime kind of gal,
Yeah.
and so in the seltzers I'm like, these berries are good and all,
All right, fine.
I got you, Andy. Don't worry, I got you, man.
Thanks, guys.
Somebody
All
has
right
to.
there.
Yeah.
Teaming up here. I see what's happening.
Teamwork makes the dream work, my friend.
I heard it.
Just saying. So there's this little show that's coming to San Diego.
Super tiny.
It's really
Yeah.
small. It's at a
Nobody
Petco's-
wants to go to it at all.
Petco's Park at the park.
By
with
this
a
little
thing called,
band.
Dia de los Deftones.
Who's that?
Absolutely.
I know, right?
Never heard
New
of it.
band. Who's this?
New band. I really hope that
Nuevo
they make
band.
it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they make it. So, how many beers have you guys done with the Deftones now?
This is our
Fifth. This is number 5.
All right. Can you give me a rundown of what we had so far before we get to this new one?
Of the beers from
Yeah.
Deftones.
The first one we did was Phantom Bride, named after one of their iconic songs, and it's become our #1 selling IPA. We followed that up with Swerve City, which was a POG or Passion Orange Guava IPA, followed by, what did you do now?
Good morning,
Good
beautiful.
Morning Beautiful, which was a
Coffee, coconut, maple brown.
bingo.
Nice.
Damn, that rolled off the tongue like you practiced
Like
or
I've done
something.
this before.
Number
feel
4
like you
was
sell this
Digital
stuff.
Bath,
Digital bath.
which we did as a hazy IPA. Just finished its run. Actually, that was kind of
Second
our summer
run.
seasonal, second
Yeah.
run.
The second run
And-
came out last year, was a big hit.
Right.
Brought it back this year on short notice, and it did really well for us again.
And then Dia de los Deftones, We originally brewed this as a draft-only product for the festival last year.
Sold out in
And
45 minutes.
45 minutes.
sold out of it.
Cheers.
So we said we got to
crazy.
bring it back this year, and we need to put it in a package so we can get it out on the streets
Absolutely.
ahead of the festival. It's been an amazing working partnership with the Deftones because they love beer, and we love music, so it's kind of a match.
We
made in
love
heaven.
beer too, though.
I mean, we love beer too.
Yes, right.
And music.
Right.
I mean,
right.
And music.
they go hand in
It
hand.
gets-
They kind of do.
You know, yeah.
It's like
You get the
Actually,
lime
music
on the
kind of
Beer,
goes
music.
ear, so it's kind of
Yeah.
hand and ear. Never mind.
yeah.
Sorry, we're talking about the beer over here. It's
I'll leave
delicious.
Yeah, we're.
So it's Mexican style lager with lime. I love that you get the lime at the afterwards.
Beer first, lime second.
Yes.
Yes.
We didn't want it
That
to
second
taste like a
sip you
pure
take is
lime
completely
infusion.
different.
Just using the right amount of lime, so it is that kiss of lime that you're used to when you drop a lime in your
Yeah.
Yeah.
traditional
It is
Mexican
just
lager.
like that. Yeah. You kind of
And
get it right in the finish.
That was kind of our touch point, was like, what do we taste when we hang out at the beach and we go down to Mexico? Troy spends a lot of time in Mexico. What's that? And then like, okay, let's nail that flavor.
So it's also got a sturdy malt profile. I get that biscuit and bread-like
Yeah.
flavor right up front, and then it kind of finishes dry and hits you with that lime.
We went traditional, man. We've got a whole lot of different grains in here. You've got rice, you've got 6-row, 2-row, you've got some Vienna. Yeah, it's got a lot of different stuff and characteristic in there. Nothing to give it color or anything like that, but that good malt backbone.
Yeah, it's sturdy, almost like an Oktoberfest kind of malt backbone.
Well, and you can drink a bunch of these. Because remember,
I do.
I have.
Dia de los Muertos, it's not a sprint, it is a marathon.
It
It
is.
is.
Yeah.
Falls during beer week also.
Yeah.
It's November 2nd, so it's the first
Second.
day of
First day of beer week.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
There's
Is that real?
6 bands, 7 bands?
Well, yeah, six before Deftones.
Yeah.
But they
Wow.
had, last year they had different stages, so you could definitely see some, and then the Deftones
From
was
what
amazing.
from what I remember from Dia de los Deftones last year, because it was after it was after Guildfest.
You would leave
dangerous.
both. I went straight
Right?
there.
Yeah.
It was,
It was a great time. Like more than just the music and the beer and stuff, but all of like the booths that were set up. Is it going to be a full-on thing like that
Yep.
again?
as far as we know, yeah.
It's going to be a full, not just a music, but it's a full cultural experience. There's your
The car show they had last year, which is pretty
there's
rad.
metal, hip hop. You've got some tech style music, EDM. You've got a little bit of everything, so it's really a cross-cultural event.
Well, and it was super cool because by nighttime when Deftones came on, because there were booths there to get these Sugar Skull paintings done.
Yeah.
More than half of that crowd was like painted, and it was so cool. And it is falling during Dia de los Muertos.
I totally thought people just showed up like that. I got there so late. I was like, that's really
really
cool.
into
They're really
this.
into this.
Man, these guys are getting after it. Yeah. Danielle was drunk.
Figure. Yeah. Hey.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
Bigger following than I thought.
I was drunk.
Maybe not been pushing scooters over.
So-
I don't know.
To what degree is the band working with you guys on coming up with new flavors or
Quite a bit.
Are they pretty involved? They're into it?
They're super involved in
I
the
love
whole
that.
process, which it's not your stereotypical, hey, we're going to slap this popular band name on your beer,
Right.
and it's going to just kind of be this hype monster.
Yeah.
They actually talk about the hops, the style of beer, what they want to do. Then once they do that, we make some pilot batches, and by pilot, 10-barrel batches and multiple of them, and then we send them, 4 or 5 different crowlers of different beers. They kind of pick which direction they want to go, and then we kind of pick and choose the goods and the bads from all those things, and we compile it into one beer. And
That's rad. It's like a true collaboration.
Yeah.
it really is. It really is.
Chino and the guys are well versed enough in beer and kind of know what hops they like, what body they like. They'll literally come back with, man, I really like the body on this one, but I like the hop profile on this one, but I got a little onion on the back end.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
So
they're
pretty-
So they'll
yeah, they're
actually
very
pick
into
up.
it. Yeah.
They're beer connoisseurs,
Wow,
They
they're
don't
into
they don't
it.
just string the
I mean,
guitar.
Chino's living in Bend and he's surrounded
Dude,
by
that makes me
breweries.
love them even more, hearing all this. So are you going to follow them or like on tour with, like Greg
Our
Cook
beer-
did
our-
with Metallica?
I don't know.
Just be
Let me
selling,
run that up the ladder pole there, and no, probably not. Troy, get back to work. All right.
Yeah, no,
I was gonna follow him in a van actually and just sell the beer out of the back of it.
Van life.
Typical
Sprinter
junkie.
van.
Yeah, why not?
Well, and it's
Sprinter
cool
I'll go
because,
with
Deftones are a cool band also. When we were all out at the Great American Beer Festival, I saw some random brewery. I don't remember who they were. I don't remember anything about it. I just remember seeing that they had a collaboration beer with the band live. And I
Okay.
mean,
Lancaster,
cool.
Pennsylvania.
I'm like, neat, that's cool, but then it made me think of you guys instantly, and I'm like, man, San Diego and Belching Beaver are so much cooler.
Sorry.
Doing the Deftones beer. I'm sorry, live
got it.
fans. It's
No offense, but
no offense, but
I love that band.
sorry, not sorry.
I do too.
Do you
I do.
guys? All right. Well, when your collaboration.
Everybody's taste is different, obviously.
I love that song
Everybody's
too, man.
palate
Yeah.
is different. So.
Yes, the ears, the
Yeah.
palate, all of it. So as we're finishing this, we're also coming into an anniversary.
We are.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Been around the block a couple times.
Yeah. 7.
7
7
times to be
years.
exact.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty
Oh,
special,
wow.
man.
That was fancy.
Yeah.
What?
Or should I do it like
is the
this?
right one, right?
That's the right
And I
one.
love the
I like that
packaging
one more.
on this.
Better? 7.
Thank
What's
you.
in the hops, man?
What's in the hops?
What's in the hops? Oh,
Such
that
a
movie
bad
was
pun,
so
but it's
sick.
so
I love
good.
it.
But it's great. But that's going to get real obnoxious in the tasting. I feel bad for your beer tenders.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be awful.
Well,
But
can't
in
be
the
any worse
best
than
way
having to
possible.
make beer floats. So,
Oh, well,
you know,
And
that's a labor of love.
and
for them.
micheladas
Yeah,
with the
Yeah.
This is very
We do
true.
micheladas
Our
at the tasting
bartenders
room
were
as well.
quite angry that we put micheladas on the list when
Yeah.
that beer came out. They're like, "What does that mean? Is there no? That means
there
you're
beer?
making
No.
something now. You actually
Yeah.
have to work a little bit. It's
Ah.
crazy."
Yeah.
it's
like
not
tahini
working.
on the
It's
rim
enhancing the
So it's a little
experience.
chamoy, some tahini on the rim.
like
They have
the
to do the
experience
michelada mix
enhanced.
as well. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they have to actually kind of
Getting
bartend a little.
technical with
Hey,
me.
you know what? As a michelada lover, I appreciate everything, all the hard work you put in there. Also, gosh, I wish I could remember your name, and I'm so sorry I can't. But the girl who was working the tasting room in North Park when
That'd be
Marty and I were taking our pictures.
That would be Audrey.
Audrey, thank you so much for being so awesome to us. If you look at the photos of Marty and I from our photo shoot,
They came out rad. They came out
we
rad.
were at Belching Beaver, North Park. You
Audrey-
guys have the coolest stuff.
Audrey worked with us at the main production as well. She helps in the marketing department.
Yes,
Yeah.
She did such an awesome job at North Park that we brought her
her
up
on.
to the mothership,
Yeah, she does
and
all
now
that.
she's working in our marketing
She does all
department.
the
That's
chalk artwork for them and all of that. So she's a huge
I
hand.
love
Shout
to
out,
see
girl.
people
Thank
get
you so
rewarded
much.
for a
Cheers
good
to
job.
Audrey.
Yes.
Here's to Audrey.
We like to promote within if we can.
That's awesome.
So,
Cheers to 7 years, guys.
yeah, 7 years, that's huge.
Thank you, thank you. As Troy says on the back,
Ooh,
didn't
this
think
has a-
we'd all have jobs, so
Beautiful, beautiful nose on this.
don't think we didn't
Really?
read that.
You now I gotta read. It's hard to believe that we brewed our first batches of beer 7 years ago. Oh, this is fun. Oh.
Yeah, most of our stuff has
Yeah.
a description on it or a
Don't
message
lose
from
your
the
head over the insane amount of hops we use
Ah,
in
I
this
see what you did
wine.
there.
We invite you to open this box of goodness to see what's inside. Can you believe we made it 7 years? Who would have thought I'd still have a job? Oh, Troy.
Yeah.
This is just, I mean, I know why you
Right?
still have a job.
Cheers
You
to
guys
7
are
Hey.
years
killing
of
it.
having a job.
And you got puns, hun.
We're
We got
punny.
puns, huh?
When you're named Belching Beaver, you have to at least be punny.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What's in the hop?
You gotta have a sense of humor with a name like Belching Beaver.
Come on, we
It's
really
a
like
solid
hops.
hazy, guys.
Yeah, thank
Seriously.
you.
I love the mouthfeel on this. I love the hoppiness on it, the fruitiness. There's a lot going on. in
And we
this.
kind of turned the clock back a little bit on this one. We're using a little bit more old school
yeah,
hops
We've got a lot of
instead of the
Centennials
latest,
and nuggets.
greatest.
Centennials. Oh, so the nuggets out right now are delicious and fruity, man. And Centennials with those, can't go
Yeah.
wrong.
So we're trying different hops at different, temperatures at different stages of the brew. Not just hammering everything at the whirlpool, but trying things, in the, right at knockout. Put it in the fermenter, knockout on top of things. Let
Yeah.
the yeast kind of keep that, the hops in suspension. A little bit of warmer fermentation. Just trying different things, man. Hop contracts are a crazy thing. You contract hops years ahead of now, and when you were making beers 5 years ago, you contracted out because they said if you didn't, they'd be gone. So we contracted all these hops, and now we're
Now
going
you're
to use
using 'em.
these hops.
Yep.
We're going to use them, damn it.
Well, you've
Use them or
used
lose them.
you
Use
use
them in the
them in a
box.
beautiful way. This is really a good beer.
Is there going to be any anniversary hoopla?
Oh my goodness.
I
Is
thought
there
you
a
didn't-
thing?
With that, you
Ask.
never ask. Actually.
Yeah.
So we're having a massive 7th anniversary celebration on October 26th at our Oceanside location.
So the day after I think this is airing?
Yes, yes.
So tomorrow.
So this Saturday,
Yeah.
this Saturday, be there.
It's our 7th anniversary. We'll have it's $30 for the ticket. I believe if you get it pre-sale, it includes, I believe, a shirt and a couple drink tickets.
Okay.
And yeah, it should
And
be a good time.
does it include the anniversary glass or no?
I believe so.
Anniversary
Go online.
glass.
Facebook,
There's
Beaver
stuff
stuff, yeah.
involved here.
Yeah, it's not just
Don't look at me. I don't know things.
2 beers, anniversary glass, and a shirt for like $30
$30
pre-sale.
What?
Show up day of, I think it's 35.
Belchingbeaver.com. Yeah, belchingbeaver.com. You can go on. You have to pick your size of shirt and your gender. If you don't identify, that's cool. You know, just pick something.
And because it's coming so close to Halloween,
yeah.
we're
It's a
definitely
Halloween party.
it's going to be a 90s
Costume.
horror theme.
Excellent.
Also, I think
To the brewery, we're
that's
going to
what my
decorate
idea would be great.
everything, and we encourage everybody to come in costumes because we're going to have a costume contest.
Yeah, we do.
We'll have. We'll be releasing.
I've already got my scary mask.
We'll be releasing our.
Ooh,
You'll
dude.
get like a preview of the beers we'll have out for Beer Week as well. So
Nice.
like some of our imperial stouts and some sours and some ones that we have been kind of cellaring for a little bit as well. So there'll definitely be some
Super
special
rad.
beers out
It-
for you guys.
yeah, it's
Beer
not
Week's
going to be
around the
just the
corner.
anniversary beer and
Yeah,
our
we'll
core
have,
stuff.
We'll have a lot of stuff on. We'll have-
Sticky Paws is going to make its debut.
Imperial pastries.
Imperial Pecan Dulce de Leche Pastry Stout
Ooh,
with
wow.
real pecan
Barrel
pies
aged
I
in-
bet it's
I was
that.
like,
Yeah.
is that more?
oh,
It's aged in barrels. Yeah.
in Templeton rye barrels.
Templeton rye barrels.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
sick.
not enough stuff there. We're going to have Beeftopia Fresh Pressed.
Sorry.
So it's a collaboration with Newtopia Ciders.
Very excited for that.
It is
Those
a
guys are rad too. Love those
4
guys.
apple blend goza with
What?
coriander, sea salt, the whole 9 yards. So it's going to be a lot of fun. What else are we dropping out of the? Ninja Orchard,
Yeah.
which is a red wine barrel aged golden sour with Masamuto Farms peaches and nectarines.
Oh my goodness.
We got a lot of
Wow.
stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
just
come out and
see
see
it.
it.
Just-
Yeah.
How
Don't
do
take
you
our
guys,
word for it.
You guys have a lot going on. How
Super
are you
Viva, maybe?
coordinating all of this?
Super Viva will not be there.
No,
Okay,
so
darn it.
Troy's wife. I mean, she does a lot. She's for the coordinating of everything.
We got a
that
lot of
do.
great stuff
We got a
for
lot
the
of good people behind
anniversary.
the scenes
Yeah, my
helping us,
household
so-
gets a little hectic
Yeah.
around times like this. You know, she's stressed out. I'm like calm, cool, collected. She's still all right. I'm not.
That's such a lie.
There's
That's
a
all
whole lot
bullshit.
of going on here. You know.
Basically,
And,
if you want to try any of these super insane
Come out.
beers that Andy just told us about, you want to be at the anniversary party on Saturday, and then next week you want to be at Dia de los Deftones on the 2nd. It's going to be a great time. I'm going to be out there. Marty will be out there giving high fives and handshakes. Come and hang out with us. Thank you guys so much for coming on Beer for Breakfast.
See, Marty be
with
doing
us.
handshakes,
Yeah,
and
man.
I'll just have
Cheers.
shaking hands.
That's exactly. Well, I mean, that's where do you think the handshake came from?
That's just due to his age. That's not,
And again,
Oh, hey, easy.
thank you guys for having us on. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
always.
Remember, every Friday morning, Paul Segura comes on the radio. At
I do?
9:05.
Need another beer?
Jesus.
I
this
do.
has been such a long day. He comes on at 9:05.
It's like not even noon.
Straight
We're
up.
drinking some beer. It's beer for breakfast. Thank you so much to San Diego Beer Week. San Diego Beer Week is November 1st through the 10th. The San Diego Brewers Guild needs you to take a beercation at the capital of craft. Thank you so much, and cheers to independently owned craft beer.
Cheers. Cheers to Belching Beaver.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
that's
no
it.
cheers
Oh,
with
no.
empty glass.
Oh, cheers with empty
Okay.
glass.
Party foul. We're good.
Gosh.
We're good.
It's his
Oh,
first
that
time.
was so close again. So close.
I remember my first rodeo.
Me too.
He's an eager beaver.
Yeah. We had that beer name once.
91X.